you all see the woman on TikTok asking how many times a week everyone showers? Because she showers twice.
The whole week?
The whole week.
This is a white woman.
Of course it is. And
Who else would not want to bathe?
here's my favorite. I ended up blocking her because I was too mad. But she's like, hey, how often does everyone shower? Because I don't know. And ends it with, I don't want any judgment. It's a judgment-free zone, but I shower twice a week. And then she's like, so what does everyone else do? Like, is this something I need to fix? She literally said, is this something I need to fix? And of course, every single comment was like, every day, bitch.
Yeah, at minimum 7 times a week.
And she has doubled and then tripled down.
By minimizing?
And no, she's been like, you know, the great thing about free will is I didn't ask because I wanted to have a fight. I didn't ask because I wanted to be corrected. I asked because I'm just curious. That's what I love about TikTok. And I hate it's become such a place where everyone just attacks the poster. But I asked because I'm just curious about how people do things. I'm like, you literally asked, is this something I need to fix?
And you knew that it might blow up and get you some notoriety.
No, I think she was
Views.
No, I don't think that. I think there's a lot of rage posters out there.
Rage bait.
I think she genuinely thought she was going to be met with a majority of, nah, babe, 2-3 times a week. You're normal.
Yeah.
And then she referred to it in a third TikTok as internet discord with a D. And then in that caption of that same video in which she called Discord, she claimed that she was a lawyer. So I'm like, okay. So after that, I blocked her. But also, so now, obviously, all of TikTok is talking about this.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is around why don't white people wash themselves? And so I'm like, my advice to people is if you shower less than 7 times a week, shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of having to go out and feel like I'm on the defensive.
It's bad enough that there are people showering 7 times a week and not doing their legs or butt crack.
Right.
We're fighting these battles as hard as we can. We can't have somebody who also is only doing that, not washing their legs ever, and only washing the top of their shoulders twice a week.
Exactly. I feel like I have to introduce myself to people now, being like, "Hi, my name's Christopher. I shower every single day and I wash my legs
And my butt crack.
And butt crack?
and butt crack."
And ball sack.
Fastidious.
Yeah.
First thing I do.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking this the other day in the shower because Marcelo has bought a new peppermint soap.
Nope.
I have a soap that I use that is tea tree and eucalyptus. I have weird, sensitive skin that reacts to things.
Yes.
And I have to use more natural soaps than chemical soaps.
Yes.
A dial is fine, but dial just smells like, ugh.
Yeah.
And it leaves your skin feeling dried out.
No, but I'm just like, nah, I don't like it. I like it for hand washing. I don't like it for showering. But so this soap is fine on your sensitive areas for about 45 seconds before you're like, it smells like someone just brushed their teeth and they're on my hole.
Yeah.
In a very, like
someone brushed your hole.
Yeah. Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Is nipping at my hole.
Yeah.
And my dangly bits.
No, here's the thing about that any kind of mint shower gel or body wash. On the whole, yes, tingly toothpaste sensation. On the dangly bits, weird tingly sensation. Where I cannot stand it is right directly in between.
The taint.
The
It
gunch.
feels like it is concentrated on the taint.
Interesting.
And I
Tiddly sensitive downstairs.
really don't like it.
I just find it funny how that's the most sensitive area because apparently the other areas still get slapped around a little bit. So
No, it's not the most sensitive area. It's the part I can't stand that particular sensation the
I
most.
don't feel that sensation there.
Oh, I do. I
Is
don't
it?
like it.
Is it like freshly shorn?
Sometimes.
Then that could be it.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was like, don't have time. 2, no razor is powerful enough.
You know, this
Get down in
motherfucker
there.
just takes a straight razor, starts hacking at a sack.
Been doing it for...
Hackensack, New Jersey over
You
here.
can't even see what you're doing.
Here's the thing.
Hackensack, New Jersey.
What do you mean you can't see what you're doing?
I mean, are you stretching out and
Yeah.
Yeah, like one
stretch
of those,
Armstrong,
those
pull it to the side?
barber sharpeners that you pull it taut.
Yeah.
Blech. Yuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Ugh.
Just pointless because in 10 more seconds it'll be the tiny hairs and then they're gonna be so itchy.
And then he wonders why his balls itch like fucking crazy all the time.
No. Here's the thing. The first time I ever shaved my balls, again, 2002, 23 years ago, yeah, it
oddly specific.
I remember it very clearly. I spent so long. I was so careful. That was like a 40-minute process because it was a blade to my scrot. That was terrifying. It has subsequently gotten so much easier that now I can do it without even looking. I still do. I still do because fuck, it's still my balls. And now, no, it only gets itchy on like the 5th day. Because I shaved my chest a couple of years ago. I hadn't done it in a decade. And yeah, that was an unbearable itch for days and days and days and days and days. Again, you get desensitized. I don't have itchy ball sack until 5 days in when it's quite cactusy. And that's just my signal. Time to shave again.
There was one time when I was still using the apps. I think it was on Scruff. And there was a guy who contacted me and was like, so I have some interesting things that I like to do. And I was like, okay, well, we're good. He's like, I like to masturbate with toothpaste. And I was like, why are you talking to me? But then I also couldn't not ask.
I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up, sir, and get the hell out of here.
And he was like, I just really like the feeling of it. I'm like, you do what?
Of all the things I could have predicted you were going to say, we'd have been here an hour before I would have guessed toothpaste.
Jacking off using toothpaste as lube.
Wow.
One, the texture's all wrong.
Texture is all wrong. I can see you might at a glance from across the room look at it and go, yeah, you could use that to jerk off with, but you can't.
Yeah.
And was it gel stripe or was it?
I don't think I asked, but yeah,
glitter in it.
Oh well, hopefully it's the one with the little glitter bits. Otherwise, what's the point? But no, I'm just like, I was both fascinated because I'm like the paste part of it, and it's a little abrasive, and it's minty,
sticky.
It's like it's a bad lube.
Sticky, burny, yuck.
It's a very bad lube.
It's a bad lube.
I one of these things I'll say on microphone. I used to date someone who in the shower would chip off the tiniest little tiny bit of bar soap and shove it up his dick hole.
Why?
To quote unquote clean it.
No, that's not.
No,
right.
that's not.
What? And just leave it there to piss out later, or
no? Take the tiniest little bit, shove it up there, like
yep.
Do some hand things so that there was froth, and then like it would come out.
So it looked like his dick was rabid.
Yeah, and I don't think you should be doing that. Also, I don't want to play with that anymore.
Yeah,
that's not a.
Don't
doesn't sound healthy.
Anyway, he left me.
Do not put chips of soap up your dick hole.
No, bad.
I feel like we're saying a lot of things about hygiene that we shouldn't have to say.
Was that what? Well, that was a random thing you brought. What was your question?
Okay, so that wasn't our question. That was just something I saw on TikTok that annoyed me enough to have to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a question?
What is a clip that plays in the soundboard of your mind, and what is the thing that triggers it? If you had a soundboard in your mind.
Do you have a better question?
The soundboard of your mind. Do you have like things that are always like triggered and then it plays the same little clip over and over again? Like I have stuff like little clips from movies or songs that are triggered by an event. Like when my alarm goes off or something.
Like constantly, yes, but I don't have enough buttons on my mixing board to contain them all.
Oh, yeah.
And they change from day to day.
Okay.
So no. I mean, yes, but the limit does not exist. Innumerable.
Okay.
And ever changing. Why? What do you have?
Oh, mine is like a little piece from a VeggieTales movie, and every time it's as I'm getting ready for work, it's from a song where the character is singing that it's almost 8:02. They'll tell Nezer that you're late, and he'll take it from your check. So it's a chocolate factory with child workers and a evil foreman, and that goes off when I'm getting ready for work
every day.
Or I have one where like if somebody says "aha" in the right way. I got it from my grandmother, but I would always go in my head, aha, she cried as she waved her wooden leg on high. The villain still pursueth.
Do you have any of those?
Sorry again. What is wrong with you? There are a lot of days that I wake up with the most random ass song stuck in my head.
Mm-hmm.
from the instant I wake up.
Yeah.
Happened today. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I know it was an Ariana Grande song. Don't know why. Don't know where it came from. Just stuck in my fucking head.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was something else, and sometimes it's like a TV jingle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, often. Yeah.
But then only a specific part of the song, and I'm like, why? Where did that come from? What's happening?
Yeah. But
where the fuck did this come from? And then it just plays over and over and over and over and over again, repeatedly in my head until it stops. That's normal, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Until it gets replaced by another one.
Mm-hmm. If I wake up, sometimes it'll last for a couple days. Sometimes it'll just be a brand new song the next day, or a jingle or something.
Yeah, I'll get pieces of like a chorus, not even like the full chorus, and it just keeps looping.
It's weird this musical for you. I don't like music.
Well, I guess it's just bits and bits of it. And maybe that's why I don't like it, is because I'm always tortured by it. But yeah, it'll be like
drown it out with something else.
There can be verbal triggers or visual triggers, and I have several that are just like, I know it's going to happen if I like come across a thing.
But you have the same ones.
Yeah, some of them are the same.
I mean, I guess there is, but I can't think of anything specific right now.
I heard someone call it like the soundboard of their mind on something I listened to, and they were like, this is something that is like one of their big ones that like always repeats when this happens.
Yeah, I like that idea because I have so many. I'm still trying to think of what I've had recently, because I often have a song in my head that will then it will be sung from by myself, just bouncing around all day. Again, not to bring it back to TikTok, I have seen a series of TikToks by one woman calling it's ADHD hit radio, playing all your favorite songs, but only the bits that get stuck in your head. Which, yeah, fully.
I mean, because I have stuff like if I hear roommates said the right way, I'm like, they were roommates.
Oh my God, they were roommates. Oh. Fully.
I do that whenever I hear a random piece of conversation walk past me on the street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
Uh-huh.
That is fun.
Yeah.
I mean, and there are ones that are like, this is a purposeful quote. It's like, we have our little triggers, but like, then I have stuff that's like, also songs I've made up based on other songs.
Oh no.
So like, whenever I feed my pets, I always have to sing, feed the babies. It's time to give the babies food. Feed the babies.
I have one of those I do at work.
Uh-huh.
But at the end of the night, when the bar is closed and we're cleaning up, one of the things we do is move all those mats you stand on to the front of the bar so they can get washed or whatever. And there's like a row of mats, varying sizes, but at the very end of the bar, there's one little tiny, very light strip. Some of them take 2 hands to lift, this one little tiny strip. And every time, it's the last one I get, and every time I pick it up, I have to sing, bonus mat. Okay, every single time, no matter who else is in the bar with me, it's the rule.
There you go.
So yeah, I do have one. And one that we have done recently that I have enjoyed. Anytime there is a mention of bones or a skeleton, Cindy, that's just bones. Yep. Would you run from Calista Flockhart?
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually they're quotes from something.
Yeah.
There used to be a point in my life where anytime anyone said time, I went, "Town." Out loud to them, and they were like, "What? Oh, that's what it was." And you'll hate this because you hate the show. Whenever someone is introducing me to someone that I may or may not have met, and they go, "You look familiar," and I go, "Like your dead girlfriend." It hasn't bit me in the ass yet, but it might one day. But it's from Rent.
Oh,
and on not even gays get what I'm talking about.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that.
No, you wouldn't have, but I know even Rent heads are like, what? I say it every single time someone says, "You look familiar." Like your dead girlfriend.
Okay, so
and then they go, "What?"
So I have something that's not quite a soundboard thing, but when the thing that one day is going to get me in trouble is if someone is being careful about something that I need to be careful about, and I say, "Don't be shy, your mother wasn't." One day that's going to backfire on me.
I have one of those.
Which is?
Your mother's some kind of ape woman?
Which also, is what you say in response to what?
Anything. It's universal.
Is it?
No, it's usually because it's from this movie where the setup is that, oh my God, it's some kind of ape woman. And the person says, "No, it's me, your mother." Your mother, some kind of ape woman? So it's usually in those kind of situations where the appropriate answer would be like a Laurel and Hardy response, except I always choose that one.
Yep. Also, I just remembered that, Charles, you have another one of recently that delights me every time you have said it out loud. It's from Doctor Who.
Polish, polish.
Polish, polish.
Polish, polish.
Aww. I like
polish,
that.
polish.
Anytime I see a Roomba. Polish, polish. Polish, polish.
Polish, polish.
I like him. He's so cute.
Yeah, polish, polish is very cute.
I love him. He's my baby.
All right.
I want to get a Roomba just to name it Polish, polish.
Aw.
I have a Roomba. It's called Patrice.
Mm-hmm.
So that when it's getting underfoot, which they always do, I am amazed by the marvel of this technology. Honestly, I don't wish to complain about the technology of a Roomba. However, it always gets underfoot. It always goes right where I am, which is why I've called it Patrice, because of How I Met Your Mother. So I can say, nobody asked you, Patrice! And Blair has one that is called Cassandra.
Yep.
From that German series about the smart house.
Yep.
So he can be scared of it. And he always says Guten Morgen to it.
Have you seen the TikTok of the guy pretending to be a Roomba?
No. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, I have.
He's just in between the hallway and the
I'm
kitchen.
stuck.
There's a cliff. There's a cliff.
Here's something that's on my soundboard. I did my TikTok liked items reminded me. This has been on my soundboard for some time. I often forget it, but it is one of my favorite.
The soundboard of your mind.
The soundboard of my mind.
Insufficient funds.
I don't know that
You
one.
ain't got no money. Woo.
Woo.
Jennifer Hudson.
I don't know that one.
That's great. I love that. Yeah, we should consider the soundboard of our minds.
Do you know what was on it for a while? And I'm so glad it's left because I was mad. Because also the soundboard of your mind sometimes has buttons for things that you don't want to be there.
Yeah, like you could have a recording of all of the stuff you want, but you have to load them into the buttons.
Sometimes
and the buttons are very...
Sometimes those cunts load themselves. Like, for example, Billy Porter singing "I Don't Care Much." His riffs were on the soundboard of my mind for a while.
Mine too.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of one that got on there.
I found him.
Okay,
I know
sure.
I have some, but I especially ones that I don't want to happen involuntarily, but I couldn't tell you right now.
So here's some information about the soundboards of our mind that for millennials mostly, that if you don't have any new current sounds on there and they default back to original settings, it's all Simpsons quotes.
It is.
Yeah.
Ooh, I again, I don't say them out. Every once in a while I'll say them to you because you get them.
Yeah.
Most people don't get them, but I'll be distrustful of Spaniards. Who isn't?
I do oops all whatever thing when there's too much of a thing.
Yep.
Like oops all tourists.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
K, Key,
Donde.
Donde.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of Will and Grace quotes.
Specifically,
Karen
Walker quotes.
Yep.
Fair.
Oh, every time someone asks me, can I ask you a favor? I go, is it hard or time consuming?
Yep.
Okay. So see, there we are.
Soundboards.
We did it.
I don't remember what that's from.
Buffy.
Is it Buffy?
Yeah, it's Anya.
Yeah. Is it hard or time consuming? Spoil my fun.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's one.
What freaking bizarro world did I wake up in? That's specifically from Angel, but
One of these days you're going to wake up in a coma.
But there is a difference, I think, between just a quote you're like, and ones that are just like, no, this has to be said right now. Or at the very least, it's happening.
we should start the show.
Yay. Hi, I'm Charles, and why don't you come anymore?
I'm Reed, and don't quit on me, Daddy. Come on.
No, I'm Christopher, and we're going to beat these pea-brained lizard shits.
And this is Dirty Little Horror.
First of all, a podcast takes a lot of work, okay? You have to organize the guests, you have to do a Google Calendar, and you build a following. It takes a long fucking time, and I've been working on it for a while.
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you. What have you done to him, you maniac?
Don't you ever raise your voice at me. I am your mother.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
What's blood for, if not for shedding?
Look what you did to him.
Listen, asshole.
Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, Dawn of the Dead, The Hills Have Eyes, Amityville Horror, Last House on the Left, Friday the 13th, and A Nightmare on Elm Street, My Bloody Valentine, When a Stranger Calls, Prom Night, Black Christmas, House of Wax, The Fog, Piranha. It's one of those, right? Right?
I saw someone post the Hayden Panettiere Scream 4 quote on TikTok recently, going through all of them. And I was like, well, you're a little behind, sir. You're not getting them as quickly as they're coming. Anyway,
someone was lip syncing it and not well. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that they didn't know everything. I'm just saying that they were like, you could tell it was triggering like a millisecond after she started talking when he's like, right. Yep. That's the right order.
Like he hadn't practiced it.
Yeah.
I guess
not practiced it enough.
That's better than like the hot people who do the viral sound and just kind of like watermelon their way through it while looking at their face.
But I will say that, and you have a lot more TikTok experience than I do, and the very few ones that I've done, most of them with you, as a stitch or duets, you will look like you're doing a better job on those things if you are either actually saying it out loud or singing it.
100%.
Take your sound out of it. Just use the actual sound,
because then you're breathing.
Right, but you will look like you're actually saying it if you're actually saying it.
Something I learned from amazing Australian singer turned right-wing shitbag Tina Arena, who would always sing at full volume in her music videos, because she's like, I belt the shit out of these songs, and I'm going to look like a dickhead if I sing in a way that makes my vein in my neck pop out, and you look at me in a music video, and I'm like, la, 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 la. You got to see the vein in my neck pop out, otherwise it doesn't look real.
Right.
I take that energy into TikToks. You're absolutely right. You got to say them out loud.
Yeah, I can tell when you're just lipping along.
But also to double down on what you just said, Reed, about hotties who do that, they can lip sync perfectly. I'm still mad at it. If your only thing you're contributing is I'm doing this trending sound, but with my pretty face, yay, let me get 1 million views. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fuck.
Ooh, the grumpy goose.
I am a grumpy goose today. It's been a weird day.
It has been a weird day. The internet's not working right.
And as I've already posted to Instagram today, every part of my body has been bumped, scratched, knocked, or tripped on, including my nuts on the turnstile of a train station.
Oh, that's fun.
It's just every.
What? Not how you want to get barred up?
It's not. No, it's not. Every little tiny, nothing of consequence, nothing major, but every tiny inconsequential, trivial annoyance that could transpire has transpired today.
So it built up.
How did you die this week, Charles?
Your little tater tot's been deep fried. Hot oil, bitch.
Your little tater tot's been deep, as in my little tater.
I'm your little tater tot.
Am I?
God damn it!
I'm just clarifying. Are you the tater tot of which I'm in possession?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get fried?
Deep fried. What else would you do with the tater tot? Air fry? I don't want to be air fried.
Ew, gross.
I want to be deep fried.
Bake it in the oven.
Yuck.
Oh, put it as a layer in a casserole.
Hello. I've seen those videos, and I know they're meant to be white trash, but I would eat every single one of those fuckers.
Oh, no. That's the one thing I deeply remember from, sorry, trigger warning, but the Duggars was they did their recipe.
You watched the Duggars?
For like 1 or 2 episodes, because it was like a homeschooling family, and it was like, oh, I don't like this.
What are you people talking about?
Welcome to Plathville. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Ugh.
What's a Duggar?
It's that family, homeschooled Christian freaks.
But they were like what my parents wanted to be, except they couldn't have more than 4 children and didn't have a farm.
2 parents. I believe they had up to 18 children.
Yes. She was
more.
Where the joke, a uterus is not a clown car.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Duggar looks like a
father who runs a business and also does churchy crap, and then mom who
and has a vague sexually menacing aura.
Yeah. They have children in order to keep. That's God's plan or whatever. But the older children then parent the younger children, and they have a buddy system. And then they built a compound, and then one of the sons got arrested.
Yeah, eventually he molested his siblings.
Several of them. And then they tried to sweep it under the rug, and their whole show got canceled because they tried.
And they made a lot of money off of it.
Yeah, the parents tried to protect their son, and then the pastor also tried to protect their son. They didn't report it to the police, and then it all came out, and blah 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 blah.
Turns out that the type of person who does not want the government sniffing in on their education system that they're doing themselves have a tendency to conspire with each other to hide wrongdoings.
Yeah, their compound that they built after they had a shitload of money. You could not access the girl's bedroom without going through the parents' bedroom, specifically because of that son.
You have not said one single thing that has made me regret not knowing what this is.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
I've never seen the show, but I have watched like compilations of like what's all the drama with this. Tell me about the court case, like more of a true crime aspect. I have not watched the show.
Okay, great.
But the same with Welcome to Plathville, who are these kids are all raised at home. They don't have they don't go to school. They don't go out in public. In the first few episodes, the dad's like, our kids have never tried a Coke. Can you believe that? A teenager who's never had a Coca-Cola. And we're proud of that. Never had TV, never had music, never had anything. And then eventually the older son gets married and starts rebelling. And is like, oh, everything you guys did to us was fucking abuse.
Mm-hmm. They were just a bigger version of and a more famous version of my family. They became famous for it, but lots of people do this in in that subculture.
There's no dating even as adults without chaperones and shit. And like an older sibling has to go with you, or a parent has to go with you, or a trusted whatever. There's no dating. There's no like you kiss on your wedding day for the first time.
Please stop saying things. I don't want to hear about this anymore.
No,
what did I just say?
One more. All the children, every single one, their name starts with a J.
Yep.
Christ on a bike. Anyway, how does this? No, I know how it relates. I know how we got here. But how did you, my little tater tot in Australia, little potato gem? How did you get fried?
I like potato gem. We can change approved.
Finally.
No. Specifically referring to me.
Oh, okay.
Not actual tater tots.
Okay, you can be my little potato gem. How? Answer the fucking question. Fuck's sake.
I saw Tate McRae last night.
Oh, tater tot.
Yeah.
Okay, and how does it? And getting fried means going to see the concert.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
What's wrong with you?
He was put right into the basket.
Yeah.
And fried with everybody else.
Yeah. The whole Madison Square Garden was a deep fryer, bitch.
And then
I am golden brown. Eat me.
We've talked multiple times on this show about you trying to get Tate McRae tickets. You left out the part where you got them.
I bought them the day before.
Yeah. Oh. I found out about it by seeing your Instagram and being like, good for him. He finally did it.
Yeah, that's what, same.
It was one of those like, good for that guy, Sisyphus. He finally got the rock up that hill.
I actually first saw your first post very prominently in the photo. It says sold out. And I thought you were just showing that the concert was sold out. I'm like, man, he's really rubbing salt in his own wounds. That's a dumb move. And then the next shot, I think he's there. I think he made it.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tate was great?
Yeah. Yes. Hooray.
Do you have anything else to add?
One bad thing.
Oh. She did a racism.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So there was a little part in the show where there was some earlier stuff, and I know some like YouTube era stuff and like early EP things. And I'm like, I've heard them, but I don't really know them. I know her last two albums, more.
Yeah.
So I was able to go away. But my favorite song of hers that's not a single was the second song she performed, and she only did 30 seconds of it.
Oh.
And that really made me upset. Because it came on and I was like, ah! Meanwhile, I am surrounded by teenage girls.
Oh, bless.
And then slightly older girls and their boyfriends who were drugged there. And then I'm there with my husband, who is also drugged there. He likes some of her songs. We're fine. He enjoyed himself. And Zara Larsson opened for her.
Now that's cool.
Yeah. I just wanna be part of your symphony. Nope.
Oh, that's not even the song I like.
What's the one you like?
Oh shit! Is it not Zara Larsson?
Is that the song?
That's the song.
Can't tame
Your
her.
mother's some kind of ape woman?
Can't tame her. Hold, please, call. I need to hang on. Just talk amongst yourselves while I go to my Spotify real quick.
You can't Tate her.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a great show. Little Diva dance her ass off. Is crazy.
Can't Tame Her is a song by Zara Larsson. Fuck yous both.
I don't know that one though.
It's great. I learned it off. I first found out about it on TikTok because someone who was like heavily involved in the Just Dance game community was like a moderator on message boards or president of a fan club or did Twitch streams about it. I don't know. Was so involved in it that she got invited to be one of the dancing models. And the dance she got to do was Zara Larsson Can't Tame Her. And I hadn't heard of that song or that person at the time and immediately became obsessed with the song.
Is that a Dance Dance Revolution?
Yes.
Just Dance is yes, kind of.
But it's played on home consoles, and it's got a new edition that comes out every year. And if you're an acolyte of the game, it's a big deal.
Oh, it's like Rock Band.
Well, I found out recently that
yes,
Just Dance has lore.
Yes, the characters in it are telling stories.
And I was like, what?
Anyway, I like Zara Larsson.
I was in an apartment I was in Brooklyn in Williamsburg. We played Just Dance a lot, and I undefeated by anyone that went up against me in that apartment, including guests. Anyway, yes, the concert was amazing. I was doing that thing where the concert was getting closer. I'm like, do I need to spend the amount of money to be on the floor? No. Because again, teenage girls.
Yeah.
Do I want to be comfortable possibly comfortable in my seat away from jumpies? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same reason when I'm going to Cat's Eye in November, I'm like, no, not on the floor. Teenagers. No, thank you.
You're sitting in the chaperone section.
I'm sitting in the front row of a balcony seat. Thank you.
Chaperone section.
But yeah. And then there was one mom there with two little girls who were maybe 10.
Aww.
And we were like,
who are you here for, ma'am? You or them?
Well, no, the girls were definitely there for Tate. But I was like, he was like, should they be here? She says stuff. She says swears and talks about sex. And I was like, listen, if mom's okay with it, sure. Because people used to give Britney shit for wearing tube tops.
Yeah.
And she didn't swear until her 8th album.
And my thing is you know your kids when they're ready. But as long as you're actually working with them on it instead of basing everything on your feelings. So
it was
maybe
quite a racy show.
Maybe if the kids are like, Mom, what is that? And she's like, well,
let me tell you, Matilda, about when a lady has sex with two men at the same time. Because there was one very explicit move, and I was like, that went on for a while, and I was like, that's hot. Wait a second, there are children here.
I just need to clarify one thing before we move on, Charles. When you say that the girls' boyfriends and your husband were drugged there, do you mean past tense of drag, or do you mean given a narcotic?
Like a
past tense of drag.
Just checking.
I'm thinking a dart.
Yeah.
To the neck.
Speaking of tater tots, though, do you remember when I made my Thanksgiving macaroni and cheese, but it had the stuffing on top?
Yes.
Yes.
That would be good with tater tots on top, like a casserole.
Would be.
Yeah.
It would be.
Anything that requires a crust on top would work better, if not as well as better, with tater tots.
Or stuffing.
Potato gems.
No, just me.
You're a potato gem. In Australia, they're all potato gems.
Like on Steven Universe. The Steven Universe of your heart.
Crystal gems and potato gems.
Yep.
Our potato gems.
How have I never once in my life thought of that?
Me.
Oh, amazing.
I'm Pink Diamond.
You?
Yeah.
You?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey.
The most special and most rare.
You're amethyst.
Ah! I don't know what that
Yeah.
means. I don't know what that means, and I don't like it.
You're amethyst.
Yeah.
I've seen the show, and I don't know what that means.
Even Pearl agrees.
Shut up, Pearl.
I am a Pearl. I knew that. I knew that was coming.
Is there something on my face?
Where's Christopher and all of that then?
Steven.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
A little pink gem in my belly? Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. How'd you die this week, Reed?
Oh, I was transported to a world of black and white comedy. And then since it was in that time frame, they found out I was gay and killed me.
You get sucked into a Betty Boop?
That was a really good save, because I was about to take you to task for once again not having an actual death.
No. Yeah, I was murdered. This was like the normal times.
Times.
I was pulled into the world of the Marx Brothers, into Who's on First.
Tell a story.
I made it home, and apparently you, Christopher, had come by to see the cat and
check on the plants.
And your timing was off, so you were like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna leave before you get here." And so I was like, he's probably already left, so I'll grab this. And I was going to go into the elevator, but then a weird woman from one of my floors came through the door and got into the elevator first. And I'm not gonna be on the elevator with another person from another floor, one of my neighbors, if I can help it. So she goes up. So I'm like, I'll use the freight elevator. So I go to the freight elevator, and it's going down from 9. And I go, aha. So he hasn't left yet. He's probably taking the garbage out. So I wait and I wait and I wait and it goes to B. And I was like, oh, okay. Even though I pushed the button, it didn't stop at 1 first. So I'll just go down to B and spook him then. And I go finally wait for it to come up to 1. I go down to B. I come out and no one's there. So then I was like, oh, obviously he used the person elevator. So I got into the person elevator and I went up, but I went all the way up to 9 because I'm so used to doing that. And then it turned out that he had gone up to 1 and left. Meanwhile, we're texting back and forth being like, wait, are you good? Huh? What did you? And then he's like a block away. And I told him, where are you? Because I even walked into my house being like, Christopher.
I had gone.
He had gone.
But between the two, so there are 2 elevators that sit side by side. Mm-hmm. One is ostensibly a freight elevator. It's not. It's just a slightly bigger passenger elevator. They've chucked a bunch of padded mats over.
Yeah, we call it Elevator Plus.
And between those 2 elevators, we managed to complete a perfect circle around each other and leave without ever making contact.
Full comedy. Full duck soup.
And then he died.
Because obviously, if I'm going to pull off that kind of comedy, I have to exist in their world. And that's in the past during the Hays Code, and gays can't exist. So,
flawless logic. What's wrong?
I'm just trying to get how we got to black and white Marx Brothers, Charlie Chaplin era. I was expecting some sort of time travel in this story.
Yeah, no, here's okay.
Or at least a Scooby-Doo hallway.
It's more of a Scooby-Doo hallway. I feel like invoking Charlie Chaplin / Buster Keaton may have oversold the story because there was no actual hilarious slapstick, but it was a comedy of errors. Even less so.
Oh.
Well, if we'd sped it up, it would have been funnier. But if it would have been done in black and white, hysterical. The audience would have loved it.
But
they would have gotten their 10 cents worth.
There were at least 4 different points where he was like, I will find Christopher here. And no, but just when you think I'm going to zig, I zag.
You are wily.
Yep.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. I don't like that about you.
Well,
no, that's who he is.
You're right.
Wait.
I'm right?
Yeah.
What?
Hooray!
You.
About what?
Every time I think you're supposed to be somewhere you're not.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well,
like when I used to, when Find My Friends became a thing and we shared locations and it was like, okay, I will find you. And then Chris somehow came from behind me and pissed me off.
I did that many times.
Before I had to be like, you have to stop that.
Yeah, I'm now not allowed to move.
No. I will find you. That's the whole point of it.
But I was also finding you.
No, but I'm finding you. You don't need to do that, your weird circle kill read thing.
Which is now what is known as.
The circle kill read thing.
Yeah. No me gusta. I'm sorry, Reed.
I appreciate it.
I'm Agent 47. You never know quite where I am. Hitman? The game Hit Man? I don't know what happened there.
Hit the man.
Hit the man. Speaking of, there is a new 007 video game coming out. There's basically it's just
GoldenEye?
It's just Hitman with different skins on, and I cannot wait.
Oh, I saw that, and I was like, so James Bond is Lara Croft and Batman now?
Yes.
Okay. Bring back.
You gonna fucking complain about that, bro?
I want an N64 Bond.
No, I understand what you're saying, but shut the fuck up. You think James Bond / Batman / Lara Croft is bad?
Go home and wash your mouth out, you dirty bitch.
It looks mid.
It does not look mid, you fucking liar.
Just so grumpy.
Christopher.
Yes.
How'd you die this week?
I've tossed up which death to use, and I've decided I'm going to take the low road. I died from just a big old helping of fucking audacity that happened actually a week ago.
Wow, that death was so harsh that it lasted a week.
It started on a week ago, and I was like, tee-hee-hee. And then there was more on the weekend, and then I got mad, and then I died. And then also on the Discord just now, it's about my mother. On the Discord just now, Ali was like, if you feel like spilling the tea, I'd love to hear it. So I'm like, cool, I'll make it my death. So now you can hear it. Someone's mother has recently been on TikTok, either posting or reposting content about being an estranged parent, including such gems as maybe the real healing is telling them to fuck off, to which I say, you're about 2 years too fucking late. I said that in 2023. That's like me saying, that's it. I'll never suck Chris Evans' dick again. Because you know what? The demand wasn't that high. And I can tell I'm mad about it because when I get real mad, I get real bogan.
Wait, so in this analogy, your mother is you and you are Chris Evans' dick?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
My other one, and I committed
Chris Evans' dick?
Yes. Of course I fucking have. I got 2 eyes and a heart, don't I? My other favorite one so I only just saw screenshots. I've had her blocked on TikTok for so long, I forgot she was on it. My other favorite one is in amongst this paragraph of poetry. It says, I've healed and you've ended up on the other side of the scar on my heart. To which I say, yes, I know, because I fucking put myself there 2 fucking years ago.
I hope that you play some sad, like walking away music.
Wait, and
while you tell the poetry.
I don't want to spoil it per your suggestion, so I'm going to recite it again, this time with music as per your suggestion. I've healed, and you've ended up on the other side of the scar on my heart.
You also didn't mention how at least one of these has her very own Bitmoji.
Oh yeah,
posing with this. Yeah. So full boomer. I mean, the only way it could go further is if there was a minion.
She is a bee's dick away from a Minions meme.
I
know
it. Fucking hate Facebook and Instagram.
Avatars.
Avatar bullshits. They're fucking ugly, and I hate them. End of story. I hate them.
Yes. But again, I just need to reiterate. Mm-hmm. I put myself on the quote other side of the scar on her heart. Remember in 2023 when I told you I'm finally giving you the mother-son relationship you deserve, and then I blocked you on every platform?
No, you don't, Oprah.
And
Read.
That's not a soundboard of our mind.
Read. He's getting real Australian.
Don't fucking interrupt me when I'm being Australian.
He's getting real bogan.
Oh, fuck off.
No. I'm not interrupting. I'm stage whispering.
He's bogan.
Listen, cunt. I'll smash you. Do you want to get glass, cunt?
Oh, he was starting to get as Florida as I was during the movie.
Yeah. Glasgow?
Do you want to get glassed, cunt?
I don't know what that means.
It means when you get a bottle and you smash it and then you cut someone with the broken bit of bottle in your hand.
Oh.
Do you want to get glassed, cunt?
Why am I copping that?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm full of the spirit of Queensland.
Oh no, because I'm your little
potato gem.
Fucking, which makes you mother.
Anyway,
so grumpy.
there is an entire TikTok account dedicated to shutting the gate after the horse is bolted. And
I love that.
And it's just a fucking...
Nothing says I've gotten past this, like talking about it constantly, and nothing says I don't care that my children don't want to speak to me. Yeah. Like screaming to everyone you can meet.
Nothing says
my children
I wasn't the problem.
Yeah, I've healed. Have you? Because you're the one making... I'm not making posts. Have I made the oddest side comment on this podcast? Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a laugh. But...
have you made a Bitmoji avatar? No. So you haven't hit the bottom of the barrel yet.
Look, I'm using this as my death. It did make me very angry on the weekend, but I've come around to the point where it's just so pathetic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's really sad. And I don't feel bad for her. It's that sympathetic embarrassment where I'm just like, oh, I wish this movie would end.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing. This is so awkward.
The silver lining of this, because I'm telling it as comically as possible. It did anger me very much. Mm-hmm. And then I got angry at myself for allowing myself to get angry about it, because this is the thing that this is a cancer I cut out 2 years ago. But it's really helping my sister, because she still kept getting trapped up in whirlwinds of either anger or worse, pity. She felt sorry for her.
This is an inoculation.
It's exactly what it is. That is a very good way to put it.
Yeah.
Lauren is now safely vaccinated.
And she's had her gut in her booster.
She got her Hep B shot. Get it? Nah, whatever. Yeah. Anyway. So there you go, Ali. That's the tea. And now you won't know for a week because I can't put it in the Discord because it'll spoil it.
Right. There you go.
That's true.
You'll just have to keep listening to our show.
Do you all want to do a movie?
Yeah.
Do you have to pee first?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. So do I. Yeah. So let's take a break, and then we'll come back. We'll do a movie.
All right.
I've now unpaused.
But you are an excellent writer.
I unpaused just in time. Phew.
Damn it.
That's amazing. That's going in.
Ooh.
Out of context, how dare you? You would never.
I would.
You would.
So we've all peed.
We've all peed.
Everyone feels better?
No, Reed didn't pee.
No, I didn't. Because Christopher...
Off you pop.
No,
because Christopher what?
Christopher peed for the both of us.
I did pee for an inordinately long time.
Yeah.
You peed at least 3 human bladders
And
worth.
that happens all the time. I frequently pee for so long, I get bored midway. Like, what the fuck? I've got shit to do.
Nothing's wrong with that prostate.
Nah.
No, you don't have shit to do. You have pee to do.
Yeah, but it means like my midsection is like, what, 60% bladder?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Fuck.
Yeah. How big is it?
Huge, I assume. That's
Yeah.
why I'm so thick.
Your water reservoir?
My water reservoir.
Reservoir.
My inside water bottle.
Oh, so that's your lovely lady lumps. I always wondered what they were.
By the way, you know how last week it was requested that I say water bottle, and we did it like several times over?
Yes.
More times than never.
Apparently, it worked a treat.
Water bottle.
Yeah, it was Sydney. Sydney's...
That was bad.
Do it again?
Water bottle.
Not bad. Sydney said...
Hello, Sydney.
Jude got such a kick out of you all saying water bottle because we kept doing it. Every time I said it, you'd repeat it with your turkey voices.
Aw.
So much that she laid in bed tonight and made up her own water bottle song, but in a very American 5-year-old Australian accent. It was awesome. That sounds outstanding.
That is perfect for what we were talking about earlier.
Soundboard of... Yeah.
Soundboard of the mind.
Oh, so when you say that I'm in the soundboard of someone's mind, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's a song. You were in the soundboard of my mind.
You're someone's vocal stem.
Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel. Something. Like the circles that you find in the soundboard of your mind. Wow, that verse goes longer than I
You have
thought.
to go all the way around.
I had to go linear. I couldn't just jump ahead.
Get all the way back around.
Should we do a movie?
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Yuck.
You're gonna pretend that you hated this whole thing?
No.
No, you're not, are you?
That's just not a scary movie.
What movie are we doing?
Well, this was requested somewhat. It just so happens that the movie that was requested has been the top of my list, but I haven't, well, none of us have really had room to do many suggestions this calendar year because we've had so many cinema releases, and every time my week to pick rolls around, a brand new good movies come out. But finally, it was mentioned in the Discord by Keely. It is the 2019 movie Crawl.
Due to extreme weather, we're seeing many species of animals moving out of their regular habitats and into populated areas. Oftentimes, they have exhausted their resources and are on the lookout for new hunting grounds. When we are no longer safe in the places we call home, will we have what it takes to survive?
Rated R in theaters July 12th.
Okay, I remember how much I hated that particular voiceover, and there was a bunch of them in that area. That he's just taking the piss with that.
Yeah, I was going to ask, was that the gator girl, or was the narrator going, out in it?
No, that was the alligator doing the voiceover.
Oh, I see.
In a world. Chomp chomp.
In a world.
Bite a chomp chomp.
This movie strikes me as like a shitty movie made impeccably well. Like top-notch shitty movie.
I don't know, because they threw a lot of cinematography at it, but it is... well, I guess we should start with, did you like it? How did you feel about this movie?
Against all odds, every time I watch it, I'm like, yeah, this movie's garbage, but I think I have a nice time. And every time I watch it, I'm always genuinely impressed.
Yeah. I loved it. I had so much fun.
It makes me so pleased.
I had so much fun.
Yeah.
And more than just because I was pointing out stuff about accurate Florida.
Microsoft and Carter over here naming every... Oh, yep, that would have happened in Florida.
Look at that.
That exists in Florida.
Look at that banana leaf.
I was so excited about the banana leaves because it's real. It felt real.
Those louvers are location specific.
Yeah. So I was very pleased.
Yeah, great.
Because I was like, oh, somebody has been to Florida
Did their research.
and didn't just go to Orlando.
Orlando.
What did you think about it, Charles?
It's not a scary movie.
It's tense.
It is I would argue, an action movie. It has some decent, if not pretty well done, alligator CGI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd agree.
And some characters that I wanted to get chomped more.
You did want everyone to get chomped.
And there was one good death.
I would argue this
Which
was...
one?
It involved about 5 alligators and a cop.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I would argue, as I think Reed, you pointed out, or maybe it was you, Charles, this not an action film. This is a slasher.
Yeah,
sure.
I think it's a slasher.
Also, high body count.
Just for the record, I'm on the side of the alligators.
I knew you would be. I expect nothing less.
Adding to the slasher. Also, it has multiple killers because there's always more than one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they all look the same.
Yeah.
Because they're wearing the same costume.
The reveal at the end was real weird.
They invade a home.
Pretty sure that daughter and dad really need to fuck, but whatever.
I disagree entirely.
Mm-hmm. Any adult woman who calls her dad daddy all the time wants to fuck her dad.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's true.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's true.
But also, I think in American culture, we have a weird
Daddy?
thing with
Daddy.
daughters and fathers.
Also, I think...
Don't die, daddy. No.
I think as...
Why don't you come anymore?
I think as gay men, we have a different relationship altogether with the word daddy, which might be informing certain things.
No, I think it's weird. Any adult who refers to their parent as daddy or mommy is weird.
Yeah, because mommy is also creepy.
No, I don't disagree. I think no adult should call their parent that.
Mm.
I think they should call all of their parents Steve.
Have you tried not talking to your parents at all?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, one of them.
But
now I can't.
Chomp chomp.
Chomped up. I think, did you, wait, no, because you jumped at least once.
Oh yeah, I've watched this movie at least 3 times and I've forgotten the entire plot every single time.
And did you think it was scary?
No, well, there was definitely 1 or 2 moments where I was like, I would not like to have this happen. I'm in her shoes. I'm uncomfortable. And I think that's in the horror.
There were so many times where like, I was just like, this is unintentional camp. Because there were times I found it a lot funnier than I thought than it was trying to be.
See, I also think if you're going to do any kind of alligator, crocodile, or shark movie, there is, as time goes on, as more time passes since Jaws came out, it is increasingly more difficult to do this kind of movie without being camp. And I think at some point you should either just be earnest and let the camp fall where it may, or be camp intentionally.
And camp does not preclude horror. And there were definitely moments where I was like, owie, ouch, no thanks, ow. Which is not as much action. I think horror oftentimes is about powerlessness, and action is about power.
Yeah.
So I think even though action was happening, multiple people got bit pretty bad in gross ways. And there was multiple times where people were like completely powerless and just basically scrambling for their lives. And that puts it on the horror side for me.
Yeah. And so there were 2 points at which I jumped. Mm-hmm. One in which you physically felt. Mm-hmm. And there was one, I think my favorite moment in the whole film, that was basically almost a recreation of my favorite scare from The Strangers, except where a horrifying thing is happening in the background.
Oh, I love when that happens.
And in this instance, it was also quite comical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I love, that's my favorite sequence in the whole movie.
Because I think also it's just like,
that's why you were so mad when I almost missed it.
Yes.
It's so
yes
funny to me because like this whole area has been evacuated and whatever, and it just seems like this hurricane is specifically like, fuck you 2 people specifically. I'm going to keep fucking with you. The hurricane and alligators are on the same team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's I thought was really funny. And what from what I expect from the Alexandra Aja, the House of Aja, are things that are really fucked up and scary. And this is not that.
Yeah, I can see this is much more mainstream kind of fare.
However, I would argue that it's filmed, like you said, they keep bringing in actual cinematography. Yeah. I think it's filmed in such a way. I think it's filmed earnestly.
I think he did a good job. I had a good time. It is not scary. I didn't like it.
Okay. I was very impressed by how they kept finding ways of making a very bland concept have ramping up that didn't feel unnatural. You know, like the water level's slowly rising, but then they have to move to another thing. And it didn't feel like video game logic of like, well, now we have to go get this key in order to unlock this thing so we can get through the tunnel.
It's one of the cleverest instances of that I think I've seen in any monster film, because even in like any shark movie, even we're talking about Lake Placid, there's always a stupidly contrived reason to get back in the water.
Yeah.
And in this instance, the water's coming to them.
Yeah, and they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And in fact, they're making decisions because more water is coming, and this water is at least better than more water.
Getting in a boat to escape the flooding house near the climax of the movie, only to be flung back into the house by rising floodwaters, is actually, yes, 100% camp and hilarious.
I
very
love
funny.
that.
Very funny.
Hurricane is going, again, fuck you two people. Like, I really want you to die.
Okay, so content warning. No, spoilers content?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I'd try something a little different because, I mean, we're going to spoil this movie for you. It's from 2019. So I thought I would give a very brief log line just so you know what this film is about.
Okay.
When a Category 5 hurricane surges through her Florida hometown, a young swimmer defies evacuation orders to rescue her injured father, only to become trapped in the flooded home amid stalking alligators.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah. Content warning. Bone stuff.
Oh, bone stuff. Yep.
Several, multiple instances of protruding bones and someone having to reset bones. Yep. So gross. Animal attacks. This is, if you've got like a fear, especially of like predator animals, this entire movie is built on that. So,
yeah,
you know, and the scariest thing of all, Florida.
Also, it's worth noting two things I want to say. Because this movie came out in 2019, depending on how your brain has processed COVID, it might feel like it came out last year.
Yeah.
But it's actually edging 6 years, which seems weird to me. The other thing is another spoiler right off the bat. Right off the bat. The dog is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The dog's fine.
Yeah.
Dog is fine.
The only one I wanted to make it through the whole movie.
Yes.
No, as soon as the dog appeared in an alligator film, and having grown up in Florida, we're always taught that you have to be careful around any kind of like ditch with water or canal when you have a dog. Always hearing horror stories. I was like, Christopher, I'm fine with this movie unless. So he had to look it up because I was like, I'm not watching this.
To which I said I would not have suggested it if the dog dies, because I don't watch that shit either. But then I had to double check, and I did double check, and I was correct.
So the gators in Florida, coyotes literally everywhere else.
Yeah. And and what's funny is still worse than alligators is all of the non-indigenous pythons in Florida.
Yuck.
That's the thing you really need to be worried about.
How did they get there?
People were like trafficking them and then losing them. But they were bringing them out of they were like bringing them on their way from like where are they from? Africa or something? But they were like being
South America.
That was it. They were being
a whole movie about it.
I didn't see it.
Let's do that.
No.
But it was they were being smuggled through Florida and oftentimes getting out and loose. And after a little bit, because they're so good at surviving and don't belong there, they have taken over.
Listen, unless you're being used as a prop in a Britney Spears VMA performance, stay away from me.
Well, and that's a banana snake.
It's a banana python named Banana.
Oh,
a banana python named Banana.
A yellow python, albino python named Banana. Oh. That's what it was.
I thought it was spotted.
The snake that helped me get over my fear of snakes was an olive python called Olive.
I've had touch snake. So my mother had a irrational fear of snakes, and she always justified it by saying that the devil was a snake in the Garden of Evil. The Garden of Eden.
Just be afraid of snakes, you dumb bitch. Sorry, that's...
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you don't need to justify it. You can have just an irrational fear of an animal.
The Gardener of Eden?
No,
like a gardener snake?
Yeah. But I have like touched snakes, and they're very nice snakes. I'm still not I'm still very wary of them in the wild, but I am about most animals that I encounter because I'm just like, I don't know you. I don't know what you're going to do.
I don't know you.
We're not on a first day basis.
If you come up and introduce yourself to me, maybe we'll get along. But until then, you're a stranger.
I was so fine with snakes. My dad, I think I've said this before, my dad used to have a boa constrictor that would literally, they have a boa constrictor that he would let loose in the apartment while me and my sister played Sega, and it would wrap itself around us. And when it started to get too tight, we'd just go, Dad!
Oh, because
take it off of us. You get lost in the pull-out couch. It would just crawl up in there, and you have to be real careful about pulling it out so you don't kill it.
Yeah. Well, because it wants to get warm, usually.
You know that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Cool, just checking.
And then two things put me off snakes. The movie Anaconda.
Sure.
No me gusta. And
let's do it for the show.
No. And I was in a friend's backyard once, running around playing Willy and Nilly, like a child would, and a tiny little grass gardener snake. We got too close to it or its nest or something. It just shot straight up and went, and then slithered away. And I went, nope, fuck snakes. And it was tiny. It just scared the absolute shit out of me.
It just jumped or bit you?
Jumped.
Oh, yeah.
Like went up in the air.
When I was a kid, I was always afraid of snakes. And one time I rode over one with my bike and didn't realize that it was a snake in the road. I thought it was just a stick until it was too late. And as I realized it was a snake, I couldn't brake in time. So I just lifted my legs as high as they would as the snake whipped up and went patang off the steel of the bike. Yep. Did not help my fear of snakes.
Although the snake that we filmed in the park when we did our coming back video, that didn't bother me. It's like a little baby.
Yeah, my thing is I'm just like, I don't mind them existing. I'm not a dumbass. I'm not gonna go interact with a animal that I don't understand. And it's not like, let it live and I'll live, but I'm not like, my mother couldn't see them on TV.
I don't get it. Their bodies don't make sense to me. How do you move? You don't got legs. I don't like that.
My mother had or has, I guess, I don't know, don't give a shit, an irrational fear of cockroaches, but also dismissed my fear of spiders. To which
because that's stupid.
I was always like, which one of those has teeth?
Well, but she's not afraid of spiders, so obviously that's stupid.
You're being irrational, Christopher.
Yeah. The only real fears are the ones I feel.
Yeah.
Because the only real reality is the one I see.
Yours are dumb.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I say it to every single, especially if an Australian like Blair moves over here.
Reed is right. And very insightful.
I don't think I've ever said that.
I don't think I've ever said
that. No. While with full acknowledgement that there are many things to be fearful of in this country, mostly the guns. The joy of
the fireworks, maybe.
The joy of seeing a shadow on a wall at the corner of my eye and knowing it's never a spider is a real fucking treat I cannot overstate.
And I can understand that while not having to deal with spiders worse than the brown recluse.
Yeah.
I know what I have seen that video with the guy with the spider behind him.
That was fake, right?
Any chipped paint, we've got a bunch of landlord specials here of like bolts and hooks that have been painted over. There's a patch of peeling paint in the bathroom. They're all these cast shadows that in Australia, they're definitely spiders. There's definitely a huntsman on the wall. And here it's just like, it's probably fine.
Yeah, so no tree spiders, no shadow spiders, no drop bears.
No spiders that can eat birds.
No birds that attack.
Oh, I do miss magpies though, because they're easy fix. You just befriend them.
Oh, you get the plans that I have for Australia when I will build my horde of magpies.
The places you'll go.
Magpies are great. Like if you go into an area with a swooping magpie and you haven't had a chance to, ingratiate yourself with that bird, sure, it is terrifying. Those little fuckers. But befriending a magpie is just the fucking best.
Did you call a group of them a Sweeney Todd?
No.
Oh.
Why?
A murder of pies?
Oh my God.
What do you call them?
A group of magpies can be called a charm, mischief, gulp, tiding, tittering, convictical, or tribe.
I like a mischief.
And I like a charm because when they're on your side, when they've come around to be fed and they just like to hang around you and they sing at you, magpies. Have you all ever heard?
Yeah, you've played it for me before.
Have I played it for you before, Reed?
You have no idea my plan for my magpie horde, my mischief of magpies.
Your mischief of magpies.
I'm going to be dark army of the night.
Yeah, I'm going to be the second coming of a bird witch in Australia.
Instead of a dark lord, you'll shove a queen.
So you've seen magpies.
Yes.
You've seen them being terrible. So even the beak of a mag, like they look murderous, but this is what they sound like when they sing.
It almost sounds like when a computer is kind of thinking.
Oh, yeah, yep.
They do have a little bit of a booting up vibe to them, but yeah, they're so pretty.
Those are the ones you can also teach them to steal, right?
Teach? No, I think that's a crow thing.
Oh, okay. So I need some crows.
The thing about
a raven.
The thing I know about magpies is that what you have with the magpie is an accord. You can't make them do shit. What you have is a peace treaty and a congenial relationship.
I'm great. Tell your friends.
They
Correct.
feel very elven, not in like Lord of the Rings elven, but it's in like the Fey folk. They'll like leave out milk for the brownies so that they won't curse you.
100%. That's exactly what you do with a magpie.
We call them the kindly ones, the good neighbors, not because they're good, but because we don't want them mad at us.
Yeah. And then if you maintain that relationship, they will bring their children to introduce them to you.
Yeah.
Very mafia.
Yeah. Like, and
we
then
have protected this house.
They're also teaching them, like, you come to these people, they leave out food.
Yeah.
Don't attack them.
Yeah. They're like, don't mess with the food humans. There are plenty of other apes you could get, but these are magic food apes.
The other humans, we're gonna go fuck with them.
Fuck them.
Yeah. These humans, these are the good ones.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a lot of respectability politics with magpies, eh?
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't. unless it benefits me.
Should we do a creator read? We got real sidetracked.
Yeah.
We got magpie sidetracked.
Magpie sidetrack. What a worthy sidetrack. Reed, are you ready?
Yes. Haley, a swimmer at the University of Florida, gets a warning call from her sister Beth. A Category 5 hurricane is on the way. Instead of fleeing, Haley drives through the storm to check on her estranged father, Dave. At his condo, she only finds the family dog, Sugar, waiting. The search takes her to her old house at Coral Lake, where the floodwaters are already rising. She ventures into the crawl space beneath the house and finds Dave badly injured. Before she can drag him out, a massive alligator blocks her path. Trapped underneath the house with the storm closing in, father and daughter realize they are not dealing with one predator, but several lurking in the dark water.
One instance in this film where Haley looks like she's a good swimmer, and all the other times a real shit swimmer.
I mean, isn't that like her arc? Is that finally
she choked in the opening scene?
Yeah.
Choke during a competition, that doesn't make you a bad swimmer in life, especially when you're fighting for your life.
Oh, so you're saying she was a worse swimmer when she was trying to get away from the alligators?
Yeah, she's a real shit swimmer.
What, you mean when it was life and death and she was panicking?
Yeah.
And she was like blasting off? Like she was like a shot.
No, that was one scene.
That one where she was good.
Where she was like, oh, fuck, she's finally moving through that water. All the other times she's like, water. I've never touched water before.
What do I do?
How do my limbs?
Why?
She was not that bad.
It's like when you throw a toddler in the pool.
Why would you know what it's like to throw a toddler in the pool?
I've seen videos. That's how you teach them to swim. That's how you teach them not to be scared of water.
Oh, yeah.
It's like anytime someone's ever tried a fist bump, handshake, hand slap type of thing with me.
That's when there's a newer, younger child nearby and you start throwing money at the bottom of the pool, hoping they don't come back up.
Charles. Charles.
What?
No.
Never.
No.
I never did that. Don't touch me.
Do you have to call the police?
I think that was touching a little time.
Oh, good. And I'm comforted knowing that at least the murder was a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course it would have been. It's cute now, Floaty.
You're fucked. You're so fucked. My favorite part is how much you tickled yourself with that. You really got yourself. Oh God, repress it again. He's not back yet. You back in the room? Mm-hmm. Great. This first part of the movie is there's Charles. Hang on, 1 sec. He'll be back when he's alive.
Earned it?
Yeah, when he's earned it. You can still hear him in the background. These aren't
his face is so red. I'm almost concerned for him. He might not be able to breathe right now.
Nah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
So funny.
Charles, go nighty-night.
And that's why your mic is still off. Mm-hmm. You can turn yourself back up now.
Oh, there we go.
You actually need to be Why you made yourself lower? You already talk real low.
I do.
Stop that. The first part of the movie is a little dull.
There's a lot of Chekhov's things to the point where it's almost like, well, that's just storytelling. But it's one of those. The scaffolding is very obvious.
Is there a lot of Chekhov's things, or are we now just in the habit of pointing at every single thing we see in the first 10 minutes of a movie and calling it Chekhov's that thing? Chekhov's noun is now our fun game to play.
Yeah. Everything, because we understand story structure and we understand that you have to set things up in the beginning so that it can be used later.
I believe at one point one of you said Chekhov's dad, just because there's a dad character in it.
No, I think it was Chekhov's familial relationship.
Yeah, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. What was the movie we were watching in theaters the other day where I was like, Chekhov's, no, and it came back?
Oh, that was an actual gun.
Yeah. What was it? The Roses.
It was The Roses.
Chekhov's raspberries. Chekhov's gun.
Yep. Which can recommend. Oh, we talked about this already, didn't we?
No, you did on Allison's podcast.
Ah, that's what I did. I knew I'd said it into a microphone.
But yeah,
you do so much of that.
I really want like when they have those obvious things in a movie. If you were just to go in and just edit out those things that are clearly breadcrumbing you to somewhere.
Yep.
So that the context of it later makes zero sense.
But that's when we get mad at a movie for doing that.
Where the fuck did that come
Where did
from?
that come from? They didn't mention that before. No set up at all. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is not one of those mystery movies you can watch in hindsight and pick out the clues.
That's not fun.
But yeah, no. A lot of who cares? But
I like the characters. I think it was smart of them to not try it with too many characters.
Agreed.
Like we only got the father-daughter relationship and that they're divorced and that the divorce affects her.
Yeah.
In ways that she's not willing to admit until she has to have a near-death experience with animals.
But yeah, and also while a movie called Crawl that has alligators in it, watching a swim meet, boring as shit. I appreciate the effort, the investment into the characters, and once she gets into that titular space, we never stop.
Yeah.
She does seem like she's very out of it because, like in the beginning, when her sister Beth, who is a non-character
and a non-actor,
but just like gets her to go check on their dad because she's in Boston.
Yeah, she's like,
just be careful. There's a hurricane on the way, and she's
hurricane. The exposition
What?
FaceTime. Yeah, I do love that. Anytime that there is even a tropical storm, thinking about maybe doing something after high school, Florida freaks out and starts talking about it.
But not even Florida. Same in Australia. The whole eastern seaboard. I realized that Tropical Storm Erin did not even touch us, but I heard every time it so much as shivered. I knew exactly where it was for 2 weeks.
I think that's part of why, like, Floridians and people who live in Florida for so long are basically over hurricanes, is because it takes over the news cycle the moment one starts forming, to the point where we're like, let it land. No, I'm so tired of hearing this.
Whenever I lived in cyclone country, because what they are in the southern hemisphere, basically it's exactly that. We got to a point where we were like, just let us know when we need to tape up our windows. Yeah. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
And that was the thing, is you couldn't listen to the radio without someone talking about the damn hurricane.
Well, that's the thing. Every time that it rains heavily here, I'm just like, we're fine. Sure, some subway stations are going to flood. They flood every single time. That is not going to affect me in the slightest.
When I first moved
it will
here,
eventually because some shit will go down. But like, I am not fearing for my life.
Yeah.
The thing that when I first moved here and how different it is was when a tree branch fell and it made the news.
Yeah, unless we're going to get Hurricane Sandy again. Everyone, I know that there are some illegal apartments that have basement apartments where people can get trapped. That sucks. Take that up with your landlord. Call 311. That's some fucked up bullshit. And the MTA's flooding, their problem. They need to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
We've been living in the city for a long time.
Yeah.
Figure your shit out. But what was that hurricane recently that just Roomba'd itself all over Florida?
Erin.
Yeah, that one. That motherfucker. That wild to me that they were just like specifically fuck this one state.
Yeah.
It's like how a Roomba cleans the kitchen. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but it's going to get the whole thing.
It's the same living anywhere that's at risk of bushfires. It's do we have to evacuate? Should we evacuate? Otherwise, shh.
Because we should only evacuate if we really need to, because if everyone does, we're all going to be stuck in the middle of the highway. But also, it's got that kind of like, who's going to be the first one to go to the buffet once the food's been set up?
Yep.
Me.
Yeah, I'm always that person too, where I'm like, let's get a plate.
Let's go back to the movie though. Because we got off.
This bitch can't swim.
She can later, but she can't originally.
She can swim exactly one time.
Should we just go straight to the creator read?
No.
You know, it was like for a moment like this, some people wait a lifetime.
But also,
no.
My issue with this, don't you invoke Kelly Clarkson's name into this. So she drives past the cop who has a thing for her married baby having sister.
Sure.
Because they used to date. Weird detail to have.
Barely a thing. I guess it's the reason why he was willing to
drive 2 hours after her.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in a boat.
Yeah,
afterwards.
like to come find out, to see the one human being that had stayed.
Yeah. Like when he tells her, no, you can't go this way. Flood levees and things. And no, bad, no. And she's like, okay. And side road. Cool, I'm good. He travels all the way there to find her, which might be, I believe, in the second part, what happens after he gets there.
Yes.
But that part. So she goes to his condo, his sad little condo where there's pictures of their mom everywhere, blah, 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 blah. He's not there. The dog is. We're going to the house that should have been sold. And then he's fixing the pipes or whatever.
Yep.
Down in the crawl space in the wet, sticky, gross mud, I would have just been like, Dad.
Yeah, there's no me.
Dad. I know he's passed out because he's been clawed or bitten or whatever. But I'm not crawling through that to find him.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Wet mud.
If I did, I certainly wouldn't be in my flip-flops, in my thongs, that then I immediately just kick off 5 steps in. This is my old family home. Somewhere around here, there's a pair of shoes or boots I can chuck on real quick.
Yeah. Also, there's another entrance to this fucking basement. Crawl space.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to crawl all the way through all this mud. I can maybe go to the entrance that's closer to where he might be.
If he's that fucking far away.
Before
all the floodwater comes in, probably, yeah.
Poke my head in there. Is he there? Nope. Try another spot. Poke my head in there. No. Oh, well, he must not be in here. Not to be that person, but also first of the very, very Florida that I was like, oh, someone's been to Florida. Happened in this first read. She was driving with flip-flops.
And I was like, with flip-flops? That's a bad idea. It's dangerous.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That is such a normal thing.
So dangerous.
I know, it's such a normal thing. So I was like, this is Florida. I'm sold, even though most of the film we figured out was filmed in Serbia.
Yes.
But they did do exterior shots in places like Florida, and like the house, the outside of it, while that is a set, there was like driving up to it. There's some of that is Florida.
And they paid attention to enough Floridian aspects to really impress Reed.
Yeah. It's like they've had me on as a consultant.
But also, this house has been abandoned. It's for sale. They're trying to sell their family home. These alligators, with what we later find out are babies, have Airbnb'd it. And if not, fully have squatters' rights.
That's not an Airbnb. They're squatting.
They've been there. This is our space now. Sorry, you left it empty too long. The alligators have moved in.
They turn into a home.
Yeah. And then you have to go through a very long, laborious legal process to kick out squatters.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't just evict them.
I understand that.
You have to go to court against the alligators.
But squatters' rights, even if that were true, if I found an abandoned home and moved in and started squatting there, while I would retain squatters' rights, I don't think that means I can eat the owners.
Depends on if you even know they own the place.
These
are intruders to the alligators.
I would have to double check the paperwork, but I don't think any squatter can eat the owners.
But you see, Florida has a stand your ground law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their teeth are their guns.
Yeah. And they are definitely steady on the ground. So, again, I think legally here, they have a much they're closer to the ground. Their center of gravity is closer, but legally as well, they are much more sturdy.
Yeah. Until we find out
both.
Yeah. Until we find out later that one of the alligators is a transphobe, I'm on their side.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
I will.
I don't get
that.
Made
a very good joke during the movie. You laughed very hard.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm mad.
Was that in the movie in your mind?
Nope.
No.
Did I really laugh really hard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm already mad about it.
He remembers.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
You both did, because I'm very funny.
Ah, shit.
Creator read?
I think so.
Hooray.
As the storm worsens, the crawl space fills with water. Haley tries to reach her dropped phone, but is attacked by another gator that crushes it. Outside, she spots looters at a nearby gas station, but before help can come, the alligators drag them under in a brutal feeding frenzy. Soon, Wayne, a trooper, and Beth, you'll remember Haley's sister's ex-boyfriend, arrives with his partner, Pete. Police partner, not like life partner. The men search the house, but the gators strike again. Pete is ripped apart, and Wayne is pulled into the water despite Haley's desperate warning. Running out of time, Haley swims through a storm drain and discovers a nest of eggs. She is ambushed, but manages to kill one alligator with Wayne's gun, proving she can fight back.
Finally proving something.
First
of all, the looters, very funny.
Brilliant.
Loved it.
So funny.
That was my next thing of like, oh, that is Florida as fuck.
When the looters?
No, absolutely. I was so proud to see the actual representation.
Not only just stealing whatever they can from this gas station, but then fully dragging the ATM.
Boosting an ATM.
So doing looting and also being stupid as fuck. Florida during a hurricane, absolutely loved it.
And I'm sorry, did the ginger white lady with cornrows deserve it? Maybe.
She's the one that is the strangers scare recreation, because we're focused on one of the dudes in the foreground. In the background, she's faffing about with the boat, and then silently, while you just focus on whatever he's doing or looking at, you see this alligator just slop up onto the boat, grab her, and pull her back. It's nice.
He's like, don't mind if I don't.
Yoink.
Yum, yum, yum.
And then as he turns around to be like, oh no, then he gets attacked.
Yep.
And it's great.
And then he ggets slammed headfirst into the glass of the gas station shop, alerting the third looter, who then also gets a chomp.
A chomp.
Yeah.
And then real fun death where the one guy we do the yes and. So we have an alligator who bites and goes yes, and another one, and another one, and they rip him apart. Yeah. So we get a guy who gets drawn and quartered.
Yeah.
Because the whole time both the cops show up, I was like, well, chomp cops. Let's go chomp cops. And I knew that I thought we would have hero cop, but the fact that they both get chomped at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One is just like a little chomp. The other one gets you're right, ripped apart. By 5 gators.
That's proof that it's a French director.
But at the same time, but I was like, we're not even going to get even a semblance of a hero moment from a cop?
No.
Yes. Not a one.
Yes. Rip them apart.
I like that we get one very brutal death, but also the other one is there is another jump to it. I jumped a second time. I forgot about it.
Little jump.
As he's leaning over like, don't worry, I'll come save you. Yoink. Like just fully chomped.
And so it had that like a bit of comedy where it was just like a you don't see the gator until he pops in the screen and it's like doop.
So I don't believe the way that the house falls apart later. I don't believe that it's as soundproof as they make it when they're like, cop, whatever his name is.
Wayne,
we're in the basement. There's no way that he wouldn't have heard most of that.
Yeah, he just seems like a dumbass.
Or following the dog. But then, like, when she's like, no, there's gators. He's like, no, I'll be fine. I'm a badge. Look at my badge. Chomp cop.
Yeah.
I also enjoy that I'm sure it does exist, but this beautiful looking suburban home is directly across the street from a servo with at least 4 to 6 pumps, which normally would exist on a much more arterial road than like a quiet suburban street. How? Okay. Yeah, look, sure. Fine. It's fine.
But no, I could say I lived down the street. I mean, I lived one street down from the gas station and it was on like the main little highway, but there were houses like right behind it. So it does happen. And especially out there in like, the scrub palms and stuff. It's and I'm not sure. I was trying to figure out where they were, but it looked like it was like south of Miami. So also like a notoriously hit, like when Andrew went through, that was like the area that got all of the mobile homes ripped up.
Yeah. I have no qualms with it. You set up what you need to set up to make your movie. But I don't think a fantasy author who puts maps on the inside page of their books could recreate a map of that street or of that basement.
Oh, fair. I couldn't figure out the dimensions of that fucking
place. And I don't think it matters. I think anyone ever thought about
basement.
No, it was a house of leaves, just full of pipes.
Yeah.
Because it was just brick columns and pipes.
And are the walls and ceilings made of paper mache? Because they fall apart in the second they get a drop of water on them. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Well, we were just talking about the MTA. We've seen that happen.
No, they just fill up with water. They don't fall apart. They've already been falling apart.
The only thing that they had that was incredibly sturdy was that sliding glass shower.
Oh yeah, that shower door wasn't moving for shit.
She wasn't. She was like, he's like, I'm a giant alligator. Fuck you. I'm a shower.
Yeah, those bottom wheels slip out if you sneeze on them too hard.
Yeah, but not this one.
No, but
this bitch.
I was very, very happy for Chomp Chomp Cops.
I just really like, especially for Charles' sake, but for a movie with 2 characters to have such a high body count, excellent.
Yeah.
And not like 3 looters, sure, okay, but not terribly over the top for how we got to so many extra people, all being cannon fodder.
Looters to just be picked off this like within 5 minutes of them showing up. Great.
Yep.
But it was well done, entertaining, and each one of them kind of had like a character in a like, I wear a red shirt, I wear a yellow, I wear a blue. All right, we know the difference.
Yeah.
And one is boyfriend man, white cornrows, skinniest person on earth.
Inside looter, outside looter,
boat,
ginger boat.
Mm-hmm. All different deaths too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then when I really, and I called it, I knew there were going to be fucking eggs in the basement.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew there were going to be eggs in the basement, but I really thought we were going to get the tiniest little moment of like Mama and Dad Gator huddled around eggs, just being like, not our babies.
Or that the baby, because some of the babies were hatching
They
then.
were hatching, yeah.
I was waiting for like a one moment where she gets attacked by a lot of little
several
nips.
tiny ones.
What's the little dinosaurs?
Jurassic Park 2?
The Compsognathus?
The Compsognathus, yep.
When you're like, oh.
Yeah, that.
No, and that.
I wanted that.
Also, what a great scene, because that does all the work for you, because she's like, oh, I like these dinosaurs. Mommy, Daddy, help! Mm-hmm. And then the mom just screaming.
Yeah. Canonically, they did make it so she survived, right?
But we don't know what she looks like.
No, we don't have to.
Did she die in the book?
I have no idea. I never read the books. I don't know.
That scene actually occurs in the first book in Jurassic Park, the book.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
I can't remember if she dies on it.
So funny. It is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Let's watch The Lost World.
No.
That's a good movie.
Let's watch the movie that tried to play right after this movie, The Ruins.
Sure.
Yes.
I'll watch that garbage.
It's hot garbage.
I've never seen it because I heard the book was amazing and the movie was hot garbage, so I never watched the movie.
Guess what we're doing tonight?
Oh, God damn it. Sitting here on our phones watching TikToks?
Yeah.
Separately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You mean reading the news?
Yes.
But no, and then she, I think, breaks one of the eggs.
Yeah.
And then when the gator comes in, I'm like, oh, that gator should have gone directly for her, especially with her being right next to the eggs. And then does like a loop and comes back, bites her arm, and when she has the pistol that she pulled out of an open wound.
Yeah, she pulled it out of the cop who
the gun out of the cop.
Yeah, because it was not in a holster; it was fully in his abdomen.
Yeah. But then she shoots all of the bullets into this alligator. I feel like one or two. The alligator would have been like, oh,
yeah,
no, thank you.
I do like.
Well, they don't like this.
Why is it spicy?
That one's got capsaicin in it. I don't want that.
I do like that. The alligator chomps her whole arm, and she has the wherewithal to shoot out of
bang,
it.
Bang, bang. Or the muscle structure that is still intact to do it. You know how I feel about like. She's been chomp on the leg, running around on that leg.
You don't know how chomp that arm even was. You don't know.
We saw it directly after. There's a giant, bleeding, gaping hole.
Okay,
Yeah.
It may not have severed a tendon. She might be fine.
But also, I'm sorry, but the pounds of pressure that a gator can do going down is like a bear trap on your arm.
That's can do, not necessarily did do.
We also skipped past Dad's broken leg.
Oh, yeah.
And her getting chomped on the leg.
She got chomped. She got flung around.
We got good. That's why the movie is called this, because it's in a crawl space. Dad's broken leg, he has to crawl. Then the alligator chomps her leg, she also has to crawl. Are they both running quite freely towards the end of the movie? Yes, but that's not the point.
Alligators have to crawl.
Alligators have to crawl. They're low to the ground.
There's so many crawls.
Stand your ground law, as Reed said before, but rule low.
Their teeth are guns.
Their teeth are guns.
And apparently there are guns in their teeth. Full circle. It was gun versus gun.
There's no way that either of them should be able to run.
No, absolutely
or
not.
be a better swimmer later in the movie.
And yet,
And yet,
with a leg and an arm injury, she's like, "Oh, thank God, all that pesky blood's out of me. Now I can streak through this water like oil."
Oh, because you know how like a lot of swimmers shave so they don't have as much friction. She is more or less buoyant because she has less fluid in her.
Yeah.
So that means that she's less weight to pull through the water.
Now her loose skin can flap
Yes.
like
Flippers.
like flippers. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. That's perfect.
Yep.
Excellent. All the shredded muscle could be used like one of those angelfish swimming around.
Yeah.
Cheetah read.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Cheat my read. The levees burst, flooding the home completely and separating the family. Dave and Sugar struggle upstairs, but Dave loses his arm to a violent bite. Haley is cornered in the kitchen and uses the police radio to call for rescue before trapping one gator inside the bathroom. Transphobe. She pushes upward into the attic, only to face another attack in the darkness. Locked in a death roll, she stabs the beast's eye with a flare and escapes. At last, she reaches the roof, reunited with Dave and Sugar as the floodwaters rage around them. A rescue helicopter appears above. Haley lights her flare, signaling the light through the storm, defiant and alive, while her father looks on with pride. He should be dead.
You'd better have taken this from a horror wiki again. Did you? Is this poetry yours?
I only got a little flowery this time. I'm doing better.
Did you write signaling the light through the storm, defiant and alive, while her father looks on with pride? That is very, you're on the other side of the scar of my heart.
Can we turn that into a breakaway puppet? Also, can we find out what she stole that from?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Can we find out the plagiarism?
Do you know I copied, like I wrote out that entire post. There's more of it I didn't read out. I wrote out the entire post and then Googled it to make sure, to see if it was stolen from a meme.
Is it?
No, not that I could see, but...
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But also, later on in that same post, she ostensibly refers to my sister and I as my loves, a phrase she has never once in her entire fucking life used, which my sister was she took the most umbrage. She's like, she's got people out there thinking that she's ever referred to us as her loves. Fuck off.
She's never referred to another human being that way.
That's another one that children. You do. Speaking of inside soundboards.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
No. Most good.
I do that a lot, don't I? Most
do. Most good.
Most good.
Most
Your
good.
Winona Ryder impression that's from Family Guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Just pointing it out.
Yeah, great. I fear we're going to be doing that for quite a while now. Not even just in this episode. There's going to be weeks of pointing, accusing, like soundboard, recuse.
I like how it's like to me. It's like the joke about like the mind palace, but now it's the mind soundboard.
So
the soundboard of the mind.
They escape the house finally. All of them. Dad, daughter. They haven't fucked yet. He's almost died. She gives him mouth to mouth.
He is wrapped
too sexily.
He has wrapped so many wounds with
so many
various tools.
If I didn't know better,
running out of belts.
Yeah, he's running out of belts.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that he really wanted heroin.
Yeah.
So many tourniquets.
He's real good at it.
But he's like, oh, if we walk through the water and don't splash, they won't eat us. Not true. Not true. Not true at all.
Well, and I'm realizing it's not all just about eating. It's about territory.
Yeah.
Because they are territorial type animals, and they do usually leave human beings alone. If they're not always killing. They have reasons. You know, they get tired. They're lazy. They're, you know.
Oh, so if you have reasons, it's okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
No.
But yeah, what's happening here is that they're disrupted. They're mad. Somebody took over their home.
Yeah.
Went in and broke shit, and then started, shooting them.
But also, yeah, it was technically still his. Whatever. I'm not arguing with you about.
No one's
ownership.
fucking living there.
I'm not arguing about home ownership
Squatters'
between
rights.
humans and alligators, but
Especially not in Florida.
I will say that the silliness of if we don't make a splash, they can't hunt us, while very silly. If I can give Jurassic Park a pass, because it turns out there's no evidence that Tyrannosaurus has had vision-based, movement-based vision, and there's no evidence that a Dilophosaur ever had a big frill neck. And if I can let that go, be like, yeah, but it's fun though. I'll let this happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the same way that in Deep Blue Sea, when the sharks suddenly got smarter, they suddenly were then also able to swim backwards, which should be
physically impossible.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'll let this happen, sure.
But then, so he's like, we have to get to that boat. No splashing. this water is not only the two that we had to fight in the house, infested with alligators. And then they don't even move barely a few inches before there's one next to them thrashing about for what seems like no reason. And I'd be like, well, this idea is fucked. Yeah. We're not going to do that.
Yeah. And that's when he was like, oh, this is a bad idea. You have to swim. You have to finish your character arc.
So you have to swim. You have to, like, his whole speechy bullshit, blah, blah, blah. He monologued for way too long in that house at one point.
You have to swim faster than a literal amphibious creature.
Yeah. You have to swim for family.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, remember when your sister held her breath really long and then you decided you were going to do it longer because you wanted to learn how? That will be useful later.
Remember when you were a stubborn little bitch?
Remember when you broke into the family pool in the middle of the night unsupervised?
Yeah.
And were
to drown yourself.
That is how children die.
Waterboard yourself.
Yeah.
But remember how we sent you away to a little hospital for a couple of days afterwards just to be monitored for a little while?
Yeah.
Remember all those colouring ins you did in crayon on round paper?
Draw me a clock. So instead of like us not splashing, you're going to do a lot of splashing. And I'm going to need you to bring that boat to me.
Because
I
got an owie leg.
Ow leg. Still have both arms though for a minute. For a couple more minutes.
Bitey ouch leg.
Bitey ouch leg.
Also, but this is a valid excuse in any horror movie. I'm holding the dog. Fair enough.
And this woman already had to put him on a tarp and drag him around the basement or the crawl space previously.
However,
really don't get wanting to save anyone's father this badly.
I'd be so sore already. And then I have to swim?
Does manage to swim to the boat, getting to the boat just in time to protect herself from the alligators, which barely 40 minutes earlier had easily breached that boat to steal ginger cornrows.
No, she did the thing like when you're playing hide and seek and you have the one spot that's a safe zone that you declared because you don't want to get hit. Yeah. She declared a safe spot.
Yum ginger where? Yum ginger boat.
Also, even the subtitles seem suspicious. The fact that she tumbled like headfirst into the boat, almost immediately motor starts. Does it? Because I can tell you what, even if I managed to swim my way to a boat in time, then you'd have I'm in the boat. I'm safe from the alligators. For however long that takes.
And when he was done farting, then he tried to start the engine.
I was no, fuck off. I was miming pulling the start of an outboard motor.
Fucking live photo over here.
No, I wasn't.
I was trying to tell when the dad came to a complete stop, I'm like, you got to shit in that water. He's just grunting and groaning all over the place. You got to shit in that water. Those alligators aren't going to come near shit.
That's true. They're smart. They don't want dysentery.
Again, I don't know if that's true, but for the purposes of a fun movie, I'll take that as law.
Hey Siri, do alligators eat poop?
That will not answer the question we need for the context of this movie.
I think it will.
No, it won't.
Should have just dropped trow, took a shit. Do alligators
Isn't that a way to scare away bears?
Eat poop.
I don't know.
Just poop in front of them?
Yes, alligators will eat poop. Never mind.
Oh, well, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Well, we've run out of plans.
So she gets in the boat. She brings it back to him just in time for a giant tidal wave because the levees have broke to sweep them directly back into the house and separate them.
And through the living room wall. It was hilarious.
Second favorite part of this movie, apart from the
notes.
Ginger cornrows in the boat getting eaten, being swept back into the same house.
Yeah.
Have you ever...
felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going around the twist?
What aim that hurricane has to be like, back in the door.
Well, no, what was funny, I had a little flashback because when they had the little radio and it was like alerting them, that sound, that voice, that like robot voice, I've heard it. And sometimes that's all you can get. There is no other radio because it's just the auto broadcast of like...
I hate this song. Click.
Nobody likes it. Throw it away.
I can't dance to this. But they do eventually make it to the roof.
Yeah.
After Dad gets his arm bent back and then ripped off.
But the thing is, it was bent back so horrifically that when the alligator then just ripped it off, part of me was like, actually, that's better.
Yeah, right.
And again, they're in separate areas of the house. They cannot get to each other. Alligator eats his arm after he's trying to light a flare.
Starcross lovers.
Yeah. She runs up to the bathroom where she does eventually end up trapping the transphobe alligator in the shower.
I remember now.
When she's trying to close the door and the alligator's just trying to get in to, one, eat her, but also make sure she's a biological woman. We are in a bathroom in Florida. Mm-hmm. Be like, excuse me, are you a lady? Can I see your ID? I'm calling the manager.
I'm doing this for the children.
And then traps an alligator in a glass shower. Mm-hmm. And then it's like...
Help! Yuck!
If only all transphobes were that easily trapped.
Just trap them in the shower.
There are more glass showers strewn throughout bathrooms in Florida.
Yeah, right.
Excuse me.
I don't think
you should be in here.
There might be a trans in there.
This bathroom is for alligators. Are you an alligator? Get out of here. Transphobe alligators.
Yeah. Well, no, that was I loved it.
And then after that, they end up in her bedroom,
her old bedroom,
helicopter, and then the water's so high that they can't open the window, and they're trying to get them to see the flare from the bedroom before the water and the gators just crash through the bedroom window.
Well, and it's like
then they make it to the roof.
They get the father up into the attic, and it's like, we're going to the roof, but you decided to stay in your bedroom where you can visibly see the water line is halfway up your window, and you don't think maybe I should go higher.
And again, this house is made of paper mache. It falls apart so easily.
But also, we have an alligator crashing through a plate glass window not minutes after showing that an alligator can get trapped in a shower door.
Yep.
Well, no, that makes perfect sense. The shower door is the key here.
Or is being the transphobe the key?
Maybe
transphobe alligators, notably weaker.
Trap themselves.
Of strength and mind.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, you know what? Canon, that makes sense.
Yeah. If you're an alligator and you're a transphobe, you're a weak ass bitch.
Yeah.
It goes for humans.
Yeah, I think so. Cinema
yeah, you're right.
If you're a human and a transphobe, weak ass bitch.
Likely to get trapped inside a sliding glass shower door.
Easily trapped. Easily tricked. Stupid.
0 CinemaSins. This movie's perfect. Put in the criterion. A perfect film.
This movie does kind of end abruptly.
It does.
And again, because I had just seen that Jurassic World Rebirth. Yep, that's the one.
Jurassic World 9,
where
8,
7,
9?
7.
Okay.
Hopefully there's 9.
Lizard. There's definitely gonna be another.
May there be many more.
But they have to do their 3 movie arcs.
Yeah,
there has to be 2 more.
Yay!
Because I just seen that and it was like, yay, helicopters here, chomp. I expected somehow when they lowered that little like spinny grandma thing, down, an alligator was going to be like, yum, helicopter.
And
yoink.
I've seen Lake Placid, so
we were all convinced that there was going to be alligator chomp on
one
the
less.
Just cuts to Betty White sitting on the roof, being like, haha.
Also, I enjoy that we call it a spinny grandma thing.
Yep.
The grandma scoop.
But also, I don't hate the way the movie ended because it felt like the director was like, well, okay, they're safe. That's enough of that. We don't want a long, drawn-out resolution. We liked the chomp. And now there's no more chomp because they're safe. End movie.
Yeah, we don't want to be bored.
At the point where, okay, the dad's already broken his leg, been chewed on, had to reset his own leg, tourniqueted several parts of his body, and then gets his arm ripped off, at which point I would have been like, let them have me now.
Done.
I'm done. I don't want to live the rest of my life like this.
Plus, also, they crawled around in that crawl space, so they have every fungus in all of their pores.
Oh, yeah.
Worms.
Yeah.
Multitude of bacteria.
All the hepatitis.
At least 17 points while watching this movie, Reed out loud would say, well, he's got sepsis. Every time there was a shot of mud, well, that's septic.
Yep. That's gonna get infected.
That's an
You're gonna have
infection.
to clean that out.
That's a opportunistic bacterial infection right there.
Yeah, we're in Florida, goddammit.
I have a question.
None of these people are vaccinated.
Might as well just mix in some measles and polio in there.
Would Britney Spears survive in this film universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's from fucking Louisiana. She knows how to fucking fight a gator.
Yeah, she knows to just hold its mouth shut.
Yeah. Just a little rubber band.
Yeah, just
like one of those thick ones that you get around a pineapple for some reason.
Yeah, or broccoli.
Or broccoli, yeah. Reed, would Leslie Ann Warren survive this movie?
Yes, because the mother is in Paris completely not dealing with any of this shit.
Sure.
And that's the only older woman in this film.
Oh.
She's
right.
just
They got
talked
divorced. Dad is depressed, living in a condo. She
Yeah.
moved to Paris.
With some, what I assume is hot, wealthy French man.
Sure.
So who better to be that mother
Yuck.
than Leslie Ann Warren?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Would Kylie Minogue survive this film universe?
Yes.
Okay.
1, similar to Britney, Australian.
Mm-hmm.
2,
too small to eat.
Almost. Don't have to crawl.
Oh,
could walk standing upright in that crawl space easily.
In heels.
Yeah, just trot to the back.
6 inches and
Yep.
pleasers.
Goes underneath the pipes without bending.
Yeah, exactly.
Grabs his cell phone. Keeps going.
Yep. Gets chomped whole by an alligator. Just walks out between the teeth.
Let's make a lovely music video, say.
And then when she does go between the teeth, it's like this whole thing, and she has backup dancers. And
Yep, exactly.
It's a whole thing.
Just can't get you out of this basement. I thought it was going to be something about her last name being Minogue, like a fish.
Okay, I might be a cunt, but I'm not a fucking cunt.
Disagree.
Would Ricky Lake survive in this film universe?
Yes.
Explain y'all's math.
Lake.
Race?
They would respect her because they respect the lake.
I can't argue with that. Yeah, asked and answered, honestly. Fuck. Yeah, fair enough. Jesus. No further questions. The defense rests. Christ. Cardi B, you owe nothing. Oh, shit.
Wow. Wow. You know what, Reed?
Yeah, you earned that.
Mm-hmm. You did.
That's a weird spot to have an ad break because we've got really not much left. So do you want to do Patreons and emails and then we can...
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, wait, who's our diva? It's Ricky Lake.
It's Ricky fucking Lake.
Ricky fucking Lake. So we have 1 email, 0 Patreons.
Womp womp.
Boom,
But
boom, boom.
read the email.
Okay, hold on. I'm just deleting all these people trying to sell us crap. Our one and only email is from...
No, you look at me. I don't know.
Keely.
Yearly from Keely. Or on the Discord, K from the past.
Yeah. Also, as they signed it, Keelili.
Keelili?
Keelili. Keelili. Subject is Rage Duo. Hey guys, watched/listened to 28 days/weeks later. Christopher, I feel about Dan Stevens' eyes that you do about Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy? We forgot about this.
Cillian
Murphy. So pretty, but you are definitely evil. Reed, the girl Dracula duck was a foil for Scrooge in DuckTales. Loved all the cartoon talk.
Aw.
Charles, I agree with you on remembering 28 weeks later better than it was. I watched it for Robert Carlyle and then hated his whole arc. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, I do remember it being better. And I still remember it being better. Because if we put it on now, I'd be like, why is this garbage?
It's garbage.
Movie suggestions. The Sadness. Does rage zombies with Asian horror and gore. Ooh.
Yeah, that title is a big no from me.
I've heard about The Sadness, though. I've heard that it's good. And also, Asian zombie movies are fucking peak.
Oh.
The way that I don't fuck around with a lot of American zombie movies, I will fuck around with some Asian zombie movies.
With the exception of the last 2 minutes, Train to Busan is
Fuck
my shit.
Oh.
However, I'm still going to need one of you to test watch a movie called The Sadness, given my very well-known rule about not watching sad things.
Mm-hmm. How I died. Took a shower after working 18 hours.
Christ.
Took a nap and drowned. I didn't drown, but now I see the appeal of a shower nap.
Shower naps forever.
Boo, no shower naps. No shower naps for Keely's or for Christopher's.
Shower naps, hooray.
Or shower naps for everyone.
Yay.
No shower naps. Keely, no shower naps.
That's why I don't get very drunk. If I can avoid it.
That's why you don't text me. After you've gone home drunk.
You don't need to know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Splash, splash.
Splash, splash.
Yeah. Chomp, chomp, Christopher's.
That's our only email? We're done.
Our only email.
Oh, well, we got to end the show and get the fuck out of here.
Well, Reed does.
Reed, go home.
Yeah, we missed our movie.
Oh, we did too. By a good window. It's not like we just missed it, so we're fine.
It's the movie's ended.
Yeah.
No. By now, actually, the previews are probably ending.
We can make it if we rush, but we're not gonna.
We can make it if we try.
You can find everything you need for this show at dirtylhorrorpod.com. Otherwise, you can find Charles at Charles Rockhill.
OCKHILL.
You can find Reed at Reed Black Comics
on Instagram.
And you can find me at Christophertamia and also Christopher doesn't live here anymore.com for about 16 more days. Actually, by the time this comes out, 8 more days. Because I've turned off auto renewal. That site's coming down.
Oh.
Also, all those stories need a rewrite.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Christopher doesn't live on this IP anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to transfer all the stories probably to some kind of free blogging platform. I just need to. So many of them need to be rewritten.
But hey, can we add it as a page to dirtyhorrorpod.com?
Maybe. But I
already pay for that.
Yeah, but also then I have to figure out CMS.
I don't know.
Content management system.
Oh, sure.
Which is one of the reasons I originally, and I forget how I did it, mapped my domain to a WordPress and you just use WordPress. And now I forget A, what that login is, and B, how to do that. So I think I'm just going to use like a blogger or a Substack or I don't know.
Ooh, okay.
I'll just start sending it out to Patreons.
Yep. Here you go. Can you hold on to this for a minute?
Yeah.
Everyone gets their own little cut of your blog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like pieces of a map.
And also, I've got to write, like I told Reed yesterday, I think I'm like now 4 stories behind.
You're going to national treasure your blog?
And hide them.
With
the
clues
throughout the world.
This has been Dirty Little Horror. Until next week.
Try not to die.